guys, glad to be back today. I want to teach you guys a little quick tip on figuring square footage up. When you go do a fix and flip, what you're looking for is a list of material, a list that you need to do your repair, so that figures into your equation when you buy something. Of course, you buy a property, you need to know in a repair list, you need to do your due diligence, okay? So when you do your due diligence, what you're going to need to do is you want to find your after repair value. So when you go and bring your tape measure to do your due diligence, you can do a real quick measurement around the house of a number of things. But we're just going to talk about square footage today and siding. We're just going to talk about siding. When you go to a property, get your tape out and you measure the front of the house, what you're looking for is square footage, okay? Square foot. Say if you're talking about a box, a square box, that's 1 foot by 1 foot, okay? That's 1 square foot. If it's 1 foot by 100 foot, that would be 100 square feet. And 100 square feet equals 1 square. When we're talking about siding, siding comes in 2 square per box. They usually sell it in 2 square per box, so that's 200 square feet. So what we want to do is, when we get our tape measure out, get out of our vehicle, whether it's sunny, raining, snowing, whatever it is, we measure the front of the house, okay? There's the door, some windows. Okay, I'm not an artist, but for purposes to explain this, bear with me. Say we measure from here, the outside corner of the house, to this side. Say it's 40 feet, okay? You mark that down in your iPhone that you'd be using. You want to have an iPhone because it has a calculator on it, has everything you need for your real estate business. So if you don't have one already, make sure you get an iPhone and use the technology that's available. It'll save you a ton of time. 40 feet long is the house, okay? That's the length. 40 feet, all right? Now, if you're looking at a side view of a house, this is the side. Of course, there's other windows here. You're going to look at, to get the square footage of that, you're also going to measure the length or the width, either length or width. Say that's 40 foot. Now you're going to measure the height from this area right here to this area. Say it's 10 feet high, okay? 10 feet high is the height. Okay, so you multiply that, 40 times 10 is 400. Okay, we got 400 square feet. 400 square feet. Do you remember me saying, or I don't know if I did or not, but 100 square foot equals 1 square. So we got 400 square feet right here. The length is 40 foot from here to here, and the height from right here to here is 40 feet. 400 square feet, so we have 4 square. If you're ordering siding, if you're calling up a lumberyard, just beside that side of the house, you'd order 1 box, which comes in 2 square. 1 box would be 2 square, which is 200 square feet. Okay, it's 2 square in a box of siding. So that's 200 square feet. So you need 2 boxes. 2 boxes of siding to side that end gable wall, not including up here, just this square. Okay, the 40 foot long times the 10 foot high gives you 400 square feet. So the 400 square feet is 4 square. Okay, now you're talking contractor language, or anybody that you talk to that knows this stuff, you'll know the language and you'll be familiar with it. So that's the vocabulary that we're talking about today for figuring up siding. If you're talking square footage, you're talking square. And what you'd want to do is order 2 boxes of siding to side this right here, because there's 200 square foot, 2 square in a box. So you'd order 2 boxes, that would do this right here. Now, keep in mind too, when you go to side this house, you're taking the windows out, and if there's any doors are in there, and that comes off that square footage. But for purposes now of just explaining this, say we're going to order 4 square. Another video we'll talk about how to deduct that and how to figure other things that you need to order for that, which would be accessories, corners, and J-channel, and that's another video. So we'll talk about that maybe tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Glad to be with you.